I've arrived. I'm here.
Alright.
I am ready.
Alright.
Alright. Yay.
Take two!
Take two, Sexy and Gigundo,
Yeah.
do a podcast.
Gets down and personal and ugly.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you're coming over to me now.
Alright. Very excited. She's like, I haven't been a podcaster in a while. It's a whole whopping 2 weeks being.
Ooh. Right. You ready?
Yeah. This was our beginning. Right?
Well, you usually do the whole thing.
I am Sally Sexy.
I'm Mitch Gigundo.
And this is
The Crazy Camming Couple Podcast.
with special guest star Lily the Barking Bean. Hi and welcome to another episode of Sexy Divulges Really Deep Dark Secrets.
Really, baby.
Yeah. And Gigundo.
Yes, the stunt wang is in the house.
Yeah, wangy bangy dangy.
Thank you.
So, oh my god, this is take 2 for realsy.
Yeah.
And because we had technical difficulties last night where our audio got fucked up.
Last night was murder on me technologically. Murder.
They were out to, the gremlins were in full force last night.
Yep, the Apple gremlins were out and just fucking me up.
Yep, they were out to get them.
We did the whole podcast. I get it all done.
Good, too.
Normally what I do is I check real quick before we start everything up. Just make sure everything's okay audio-wise and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do it this time. I was like, oh, okay, we're seeing the green bars. We're good. And I stopped it, went to take a look at it, and all the audio was like... I was like, mother...
Oh my god.
So, I tried a couple different things.
Things went flying.
And I was like, fucking piece of shit. And I got rid of... I took it downstairs, started messing with it, and was able to solve that problem. By that time, Sally was like, let's just do it tonight.
Yeah, I already took my makeup off and everything.
So then I was downstairs working on our sites, and Sally was going to start working on our stream fans.
Well, first there was the whole iPad issue where I couldn't connect to the internet.
No, that was afterwards.
Oh, that was after. Oh, God.
There was, I lost my train of thought. She was,
trying to work on the new video.
Yes, we work on the stream fans to update the stream fans that we're going to do. She's going to take that over and she's going to put the stuff up there and do everything. And I didn't know she was going to do this. So she went and did it, started trying to work on it. Something happened to the friggin' shares that I had set up and it would not connect. No matter what I did last night, it would not connect to the shares that have all of our Sexy and Gigundo files on it. And I sat there for a while, laying next to her, trying to fix it. Then I took it into the computer room and tried to fix it, and I couldn't do it. So I figured out, like, maybe there's an update that has to be done. So I took it to work today and messed around it. And I've got it to work again, so that's working. Yay! And then while I was laying there, she's like, "Is the internet down? Because I can't get in on the internet with my iPad." And I'm like, "What?" And yeah, I don't know what was going on there, but I just had to tap the icon. It said Wi-Fi and tapped our.
I have to
Wi-Fi
remember to
thing.
do that.
It's very simple to get back on the internet.
Yeah.
I don't know why it bumps you off, but back on our, not really on the internet. How to get back on our wireless router.
Yeah.
So yeah, last night was a technological hellhole of just depravity.
Wow.
If you're out there, if anybody cams or does any of this kind of stuff, I'm sure you dealt with the same bullshit.
Yeah.
I know people have. Remember that woman who was on Stream 8?
Oh yeah.
I'm in the red.
This sucks. And I'm like, we feel your pain, lady. We were there too. And it's bad because you call me a Luddite.
Luddite.
Troglodyte.
Luddite, not a troglodyte. Definitely not a troglodyte. But yeah, Luddite is.
I am. I'm good with nature. I can nurture nature. I'm not good with computers. In fact, 5 minutes with a computer, and although I do work on one all day long,
well, you work with a computer. You don't work on a computer.
Oh.
You work with a computer.
Yeah, that's
it's sort
all.
of like back in the day, it would be like somebody who is a typist and does types. They don't work on typewriters. They work with a typewriter.
Yeah, I work with. Yeah, that's correct. You're absolutely right. Yeah. So it's not a good thing with me here. So this is This is gonna be interesting because I actually felt like I knew what I was doing last night until all the files kept saying there was nothing in the files.
I've seen this happen before, and I went to work and I had the same weird thing happening. I was remoting into our network here, and I was trying, and it wasn't working, so I had to reboot. I had to delete the keychain for the passwords, and I had to reboot the what I use for the file server for all of our sexy stuff, and I got everything to work again. But now, since that was a big pain in the ass, I didn't want to deal with it. I'm grabbing a whole bunch of files and videos and images that she can upload. I'm going to stick them all in the little MacBook Air that she has, and she can do her thing. I'm sure she'll be able to bang out a bunch of stuff that way.
I was gonna bang out a bunch of stuff last night, and after I'd surprise you, I was like, oh, he's gonna be so excited.
Yeah, I was excited.
And he's like, oh God, I wish you didn't do this tonight. And I'm like, alright.
Alright, so tonight though, you'll be able to do anything you want later on when you're doing it.
Alright.
In fact, for a while, because you're gonna have so many images and stuff on it, you'll be able. You got a good few months of.
That would be perfect.
Uploading.
Yeah.
So go to our stream fan site.
Yeah.
SJErotica and say hi to Sally.
Yeah. Say hi to Sally. And check her out and us out and him out and oh my God. Alright.
Alright, so let's get into the stuff that wasn't a fiasco. I was trying to do this podcast.
The podcast was so good last night. I was so bummed out. It just flowed. It was really good. So anyway, back to the podcast at hand that we had done already. So we started off this week doing very well, and it was Sunday.
So yes, so Sunday is the start of the week.
So we have to back stuff. We decided to kind of unload a lot of stuff in our life and clean the house out and rearrange things and set things up to make them more efficient. And so Gigundo rearranged and redid his computer room, cleaned it, got rid of it, purged it. You purged that room.
Not really.
I think you did.
It's been set up that way from the beginning because originally it was supposed to be set up as a creative room where Sally was going to sit there and draw, and I was going to work on computer stuff and graphics, and that was before we got involved in camming and everything. Mm-hmm. And it didn't work out that way, so it sort of turned into, that's a room where I have all my computer stuff and I do all this video work, and we moved her drawing table and stuff out of there, got rid of it. Mm-hmm. And I've been sitting there for a while, and some of you might see me on there. I'm camming in one part of it and the whole rest of the room. So I was like, I wish this was set up differently for what I'm doing now. And I looked at the room and I'm like, I know what I want to do here. I gotta just get the gumption to do it. And this weekend I was like, all right, I told Sally on Friday, I'm like, I'm gonna tear this room apart tomorrow. I'm gonna flip everything around. And I'm really happy that I did. I like the way it looks. I have to take a little video of it and put it out there. And I'm really stoked. Like I'm gonna get what I'm thinking of doing is getting a new MacBook Pro with the super fast chips. It's faster than the Mac Pro that I have now, and I'm gonna set that up as like this big video editing spot, and that's why I did all that other stuff. So that's what's supposed to be my plan for that, but I just haven't gotten the monetary gumption to do that yet.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Yeah,
but it's not like it's not something you wouldn't use.
Yeah, well, that's what we do.
You know, you use the shit out of it. In fact, it's like by the time you've had it a few years, it's like walking with a cane. It's like, all right, bro, all right, Gigundo, you wore me out.
I can't handle it. I can't take them all. I've had all the. Yeah. So that's my plan. But I got the room all set up perfect to do that now. I got like a nice little area. The only thing I noticed was when I got done doing it all, since our house is so old, the floor has a slope to it that's so heavy that with my office chair that I use to move around is I'd sit there and it'll slowly creep backwards from when I'm sitting at the desk. So I had to get rid of the rollers and put felt feet on it, so I can sit there stably and work on things. But I'm really sort of stoked on it. We had a nice big sloppy dusty mess. And I got rid of a bunch of clothes that were in a closet. That's now we're gonna keep all of our grab and go photography and video equipment, and I got rid of a bunch of put away a bunch of old like collectible stuff that I was leaving around me as inspiration to do things. So, so yeah, so it's a new beginning for Sexy Innuendo.
It is. It's wonderful. We did a lot of work in the reptile room. We redid the tortoises, and I got Chickpea down in the tortoise cage, and the tortoises are in their own thing now. And then we got the tarantula out of Gigundo's room, because it's like I gotta go in there. You gotta mist your tarantulas regularly.
Mist your tarantula.
Yeah. So I got the tarantula set up in the reptile room. So everything is like very cohesive, and it has a purpose, and it flows very well. So we're finally settling in and getting it to it's a functioning, sleek, sexy piece of machinery.
That's it, baby.
Yeah.
So now we're trying to find a better couch for this sex room that you're staring at. It's not feeling this futon.
No.
It's not. It's just when we get up, we have to get up on our knees and make out. It's really hot, but when we do that, our knees start to give out. We're like, this is uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll hunt around. We'll try and find something new and snazzy, something a little more fuckable, and so on Sunday we camped. We had a very good morning. It was very a lot of fun, a lot of people, a lot of stuff, and we had one particular gentleman that wanted me on.
Oh yeah, this is a sad tale of a dildo with spittle in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted Sally alone. I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm always like more than happy to just do your thing, and I sit back there and even for a while he had a good time.
Yeah, it was good. We had fun, and this is the dildo in question.
This is the dildo in question. Man, I couldn't imagine having something like that attached to me. So, that was the dildo in question. She's like, oh my god, what's going on? What is that all about?
What is that all about? It smells weird. And that is what I used. That is, and it's got a hole. It's normally our cum shot.
Cum shot cock.
Yeah, it's our cum shot cock. So,
Baby.
So we normally have, people want to see cum shots quite often, more than you can physically provide. So, we could offer this if they choose to see me get splooged in various places.
Splooged in various places.
But, I kind of play with it a lot. I like it. I suck on it. I do things with it. And then we had this gentleman that wanted me to, kind of insert it and play with myself and everything. And I will say, that is way bigger than what is normally inserted.
Yes, hey, no hate, man. Like, that's way bigger than my dick.
Yeah.
It's way bigger.
Way bigger.
And,
so, I did it. He was very happy. It was satisfying. He was very pleased. But what I've come to find out is this. There is a hole in that thing. We have not really washed it. So, the spittle gets in it. I'm sure other juices get in it. And if it's not being washed, it becomes a biohazard of probably epic proportions. And I had shoved that thing into me internally.
Yeah, she was going to town.
Yeah. And needless to say, let's just say I'm paying for it now.
Is the heavy price you paid?
So, not only was it very stretching and abrasive because, I got new lube and everything, but still, it's a twice the size of yours? Thickness-wise?
Thickness? I don't know if it's twice the size of me thick-wise, but it's fucking big.
It's
a big
definitely
dick.
Bigger. And, I could feel it was very irritating because it's a lot bigger than I'm accustomed to, obviously. And if you couple it with the fact that there's a hole in it, which is probably loaded with bacteria that I was shoving up my pussy, I ended up with a very irritating, swollen situation. It's a code red down there. So, so now I'm on antibiotics and cream to help what I did, because obviously I got an infection from Use a dirty dildo.
This week on the dirty dildo.
So yeah, it'll. I'm already feeling a lot better than what I was. It's just gonna take a little bit. So hopefully by maybe the weekend I'll be back in action.
Oh, it's such a bummer because I have this beautiful, gorgeous woman that I just want to play with all the time. And it's out of commission.
Yeah. So, but you know what? You know what that's gonna leave an open door for? Dildo shopping.
Yes, we're going dildo shopping this weekend.
Yeah, because now we need a dildo, number one, that fits, and number two, doesn't have an open hole on the end so it harbors infection. And number three, I can rock people's worlds more often and pleasure them with a dildo that is more comfortable.
Yeah, you need something that can fit and you can really work properly.
Yeah, these are just kind of like, oh my god, the shock factor.
Shock those.
They're shock dildos. And the purple one happens to be Gigundo's butt dildo.
So it's always something you want to play with.
Yeah. And the other one was also your butt dildo, which you tend not to use because it was too big for your butt.
It's that bulbous head.
Yeah. Yeah, the shaft would be quite, really perfect for me, but that bulbous head wouldn't work for me either. So, it's kind of like, this porridge is too hot, this porridge is too cold. I gotta find the dildo that is just right.
The Goldilocks dildo.
I need the Goldilocks dildo. So if anyone has any recommendations for the Goldilocks dildo, we would highly be open to them. So please, put them in the comments below.
And I think, segueing into dildos and vibrating sex toys. You're looking for the thing that hangs out of a woman's crotch when she's camming, and you keep saying that's not the love ends contraption, but I'm like, yes, it is. We saw a girl. Well, we should go back on and watch her again. We saw a girl. We were watching people on StreamMate, and there was this beautiful girl in there, and she was dancing, and she had one of them, I guess, inside of her, and you could see it hanging out. But it was swinging so freely, like it was just like a rubber band flying around. Like this was not stiff. There was no rigidness to it. It wasn't bent up. So I'm having a hard time thinking it was that, because all the pictures and the things that everybody shows of the love ends shows it to be rigid, like it bends, but it's not something that's just gonna really flap freely. Why are you so concerned about it flopping around? That might not be comfortable while you're doing stuff. I want to see what she was. I just want to see what she was using. No, I don't, because the love ends, if you look at it, it's made to be bent up, like that, and I don't want that. That's not what I want. So yeah, I want to know what she was using, because obviously that wasn't it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either. So, we need to go back on and check this girl out, and maybe we'll ask her and see what she's using. If it is a love ends, I would be, very open to it, and I would be pleasantly surprised, because I can't seem to really find what she may have been using. So yeah, that's that. That's my take on the thing. So we're looking for a vibrating insertable toy. Yes, toy that looks like that. Yeah, a lot of them are they're called eggs, like G-spot vibrators and eggs, and I also don't like the idea of it being so round and bulbous in there either. Like I had enough problem with that. I don't want some big thing I gotta pop in there and then have to pull out again. So, something maybe a little more petite, to put it nicely, would be a little more my style. I don't want to feel like I got a giant thing in there. Oh my goodness. So, so I'll be on the hunt. Maybe we'll find something in the store that we're going to go to. Maybe they know. I'm sure they'll know. This is a woman-owned store, so maybe they'll be receptive to your... Yeah. Yeah, so we got a lot of excitement coming this weekend. We're gonna be perusing a lot of crazy stuff. So. Yes. Yeah, and we got more stuff coming. Oh yeah, we have. We got Sally and the Wicked Weasel coming. Yeah, she likes the Wicked Weasels, and we found this website called Intimisa or something. Intensia. Intimisa. It's Intimisa something. Mm-hmm. And. I saw it on Instagram, on the Mitch Instagram, and I was like, oh, I gotta check this out. And I was like, there's so much hot stuff on here. So looked at the reviews. They were like, and I was like, I don't know. And I was like, oh, this is too hot. We have to order this. So we ordered a few pieces that'll be coming.
Yeah, baby.
For Sally.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah.
There's
some nice stuff.
This one, yes.
Yeah. Can't wait. I really can't wait. It should be good stuff.
It'd be perfect to shoot in the dungeon with.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun things coming. So stay tuned because you're gonna want to see it.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
Whew. And what else did we? I'm trying to remember everything we discussed.
Well, we finally got tickets to the sexy party, sexy shenanigans.
Yeah, we're going to a sexy St. Patty's party.
Hotel takeover.
Oh boy, you know what that means.
I have no idea what that means.
It's gonna mean that it's no good for us.
Well, I don't drink, so it won't be bad for me or anything. But although it might be, it's gonna be very interesting.
Because there's gonna be a lot of other people drinking, not just you.
Right, we're gonna be loosened up.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, alrighty. Loose and lascivious people.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to we're taking that plunge, the plunging.
Yeah, it's gonna be very exciting. I call it the dipping of the toe.
Is it?
Yeah.
Dipping toes.
We're dipping toes. That's what we're doing. We're gonna dip a couple toes, see how we like it, and see what happens.
I have this dreadful feeling that I'm gonna be like freaked out, and Sally's gonna be like, "Oh my god, this is the best ever! Whee! Let's fucking party!" Like, oh my god.
Yeah, that tends to happen a lot that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're much more loose than I am, and I guess when it comes to something, you are. Yeah, you're actually very open-minded. Where I'm like, and you're like, okay, really? Oh, really? Oh, wow.
I roll with it.
She rolls with it.
I do. I just roll with it. I'm like, all right, I'm here.
Let's make it happen.
I'm just gonna go with this one.
I love it. So I follow her lead.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine after a while. Although I might have to have a couple pep talks with him. I'll be like,
I'm totally not doubting this.
It's alright, Chikondo, you got this. You got this, you can do it. You can do it. You got 2 hours to go. I have faith in you. Just relax.
Just relax, Gigundus.
And let it happen.
Let it happen.
Just let it happen.
Let it happen. Oh my goodness.
You're staring at me down there. Yes, you are. Hi, coming back up. Alright. Whee! Alright. Yeah. So, yeah, we're very excited about it. We're looking forward to it. I got my gear. I'm all geared up.
You got nothing but gear.
I got tons of gear. You got no gear.
My gear is just sexy underwear. You're welcome.
They're having bondage parties, so where's your bondage gear?
Hold on. I've got a ball gag. I had handcuffs here. I don't know where the hell they went.
You're going to wear a ball gag and a handcuff. Is that it?
I'll throw some handcuffs on. And I got the thing. Well, I can't wear that other one because that's too tight around my neck. The porn star one I can wear though. What the hell happened to our handcuffs? They left the
They
building.
probably fell down somewhere. Alright, so we got a ball gag, a handcuff, and what else?
We've got a whip.
That's, yeah, and easy, what else?
We've got a riding crop.
And what are you gonna wear on your balls and penis?
I have no idea. I have all kinds of weird, sexy. You know what? Probably look good as I don't know. I have a lot of funky, freaky stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Funky, freaky underwear is something that I have lots of.
It's gonna be interesting.
Oh my god! I'm gonna be like.
You have a very cutie patootie, so you're gonna have to guard that.
Trust me, I'll be guarding my booty. No.
Mm-hmm.
Exit only this weekend, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that right? Uh-huh. So, what else? Is that it?
Oh my goodness, I don't think we have too much else going on this week. We went through all of our tragedies. So that's all I have. That's all I have for our lovely listening and viewing audience.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well then, I guess, is that what we're gonna go with?
I guess that's this week's sexisode.
It's our sexisode.
It's our sexisode this week. So you can take us out. Are you taking us out, Sally?
Yeah. So Sally's gonna give you all a public service announcement. Number 1, clean your dildos. Number 2, if your open-ended dildo is dirty, don't shove it in your vagina or your patootie. Number 3, it'll save you a lot of discomfort. So, yeah, this is Sally Sexy saying, be safe, be hygienic.
Oh my goodness. And this is Mitch Gigundo telling you that even if the dildo does fit, you better clean it.